Hello everyone, this is Sanae J, struggling actress in Georgia with SJV Productions. On a lighter side, because there is a lighter side to me, I have a gentleman who I'm hoping will conglomerate with me on a lot of projects that I want to do here in Atlanta. Of course, you all know by now that I am an actress. Um, Atlanta is supposed to be the next Bollywood, is what I hear they call it, or the next Hollywood, whatever you prefer. Some say Blackwood, but it is up and coming, just like New Orleans is up and coming, believe it or not. Um, and I'm hoping to do a couple of things. And again, like I say, this is the lighter side of Sanae J. Some of the things that I'm real interested in is not so much ghost hunting as paranormal, I guess you could say paranormal investigations. What really happens, what doesn't happen. Things have really gone to crap on certain shows that you look at and you go, that's just not possible. I don't really believe that anymore. One of the shows that I personally enjoy is Taps, because none of the crew members handle the camera. Now that doesn't mean that things aren't edited, that doesn't mean things aren't changed, but you can see that they try to keep things as natural and as realistic as possible, and that you see what they see and you see what they do, and they try to minimize any of the network cutting in and coming in and changing. I'm real impressed with Jay because he's a no-nonsense type of gentleman. He doesn't want to flash it. He wants it to be exactly what you see when you see it, hear what you hear when you hear it, and know what you know when you know it. And here in Atlanta's supposed to be, from what I'm understanding, the most haunted state around. And I want to see how true that is. So I've gotten a partner, and he and I are going to be investigating. It's not just he and I, actually. I'm forming a group of people, and I'm trying to invite myself into other groups to see. Now, of course, you're saying a black woman that's going ghost hunting or paranormal investigation is rare. Yes, it is rare. It's really weird for me, trust me. But I want to see what's really true and what's really, not true. And I want to give the facts. If there is something really going on in this world, if there really is life after death, then I want to be one of the ones to let you know if there really is life after death. There's actually several things that I'm hoping to start working on very soon with SJV Productions. I'm also looking into documentaries about the injustice of being arrested just because of the color of your skin. There are quite a few people that are in prison as we speak, or in jail as we speak, because they look like the person that committed the crime, or they think that this is the person that committed the crime. Yeah, just think about it. In 1980 and 1970, before DNA and before there was so much going on they could prove if a person really did a crime or not. There are people in jail that have been in jail for years, 10, 20, 30 years, only because they looked like the person that committed the crime, or they were told that they were the people that committed the crime, or the witnesses or such were so traumatized that they mistook one person for the other. And believe it or not, we all do not look alike. So we can't phantom it, but apparently this does happen. I have my own little story as well. Being that I am Sanae J, there actually is a lot of other people, young and old, that have my name. And here I am thinking that I'm unique. And I am unique, and I am one of a kind. However, my name isn't, believe it or not. It is really out there. I've met several women with the same name. Now, our names are not all spelled the same, but it shocks me. But I can go even deeper than that to say that my fingerprint is similar to a young lady who's the same age as I am, who is wanted or was wanted in Oklahoma by the federal government for writing bad checks. And it shocks me how easy it is to be mistaken for someone else, and how scary it is to sit up there and worry when I'm pulled over for a ticket of speeding or such like that. If he digs too deeply into my name, will they come back and say that I'm wanted by the FBI? Now, the only thing that had stopped me and stopped them for arresting me, luckily, is that apparently we don't look alike. But our names are so much alike. And what's even more spookier is our fingerprints are a lot alike. Now, of course, we're not twins. I was born in Louisiana, and I'm thinking she's born in Oklahoma. But our fingerprints are enough alike that if someone was to take my fingerprints now, it will come up saying that I'm wanted by the FBI, or I was wanted by the FBI. And we're talking about me. We're talking about this person that's wanted from the government. But this person apparently is me, and I am this person. And that is spooky. And it's real spooky. Sorry about that, it's the phone. It's real spooky because I don't know how to sit up there and say, okay, well, this isn't me. They're not going to believe that simply because they hear this a great deal. Well, you got the wrong person. And it's gotten to the fact that they hear it every day, that these people don't care if you are or not the right person. In their mind, you're it. And your fingerprint says you're it. So my partner and I want to look into that. We want to look into what happens. How does this happen? How are you mistaken for somebody else and you're not this person? How can you sit up there and arrest somebody because somebody said this is this person? It has to be more to that. And there are so many innocent people in jail, in prison, or incarcerated because someone said this is this person. So SJV Productions wants to look into everything. We want to tap everything. We want to touch everything. We want to investigate what's true and what's fiction. And hopefully you all can help with that. I mean, if you have your own story, or if you know someone who's been incarcerated, or someone who's been in jail here, and mainly right now here in the Atlanta area, or if you have a story somewhere else and you want to tell it, then feel free to tell us your story. Tell us what happened. Tell us why it happened. Tell us what started the whole facts, the day, the time, and what the end results were. And if need be, maybe we can come and visit you and find out face to face how it went wrong and where it went wrong. We also are interested in, and I hate to say this, ghost stories, but mind you, we want the real deal. We don't want something that's computer animated. We can tell the difference. We don't want something that you think. You have to show proof. You have to have story and be able to back up what you say, witnesses, facts, whatever the case may be. We're interested in your story, but you need to be able to tell your story in a true and factual form, because we are here to tell the truth. We want to know, we want to find out, we want to investigate. As far as this lady's concerned, believe it or not, her rights are protected. So I can't find out anything more other than our fingerprints are almost identical. Our ages are identical. Our names are identical. And as far as I understand, side by side, we are similar. We're not identical, but we're similar enough that if someone isn't paying attention, quote unquote, we look alike, then I would be arrested for all her crimes. But luckily, we don't look that much alike that I've been able to get out of these situations. But the fact of the matter is, why should I be into these situations? I want to investigate how my fingerprint can be so much like her fingerprint, and we're not twins, two different mothers, two different states we were born in, two different total people, but yet will forever and ever be intertwined. So, I mean, with that hanging over my head, you have to always be conscious and aware. So who else out there has to wonder and has to worry about, will I be arrested for somebody because of the same name, or my fingerprints are the same? We want to hear your story. SJV Productions is very interested. All information that you give is on a volunteer basis. Please understand that we are struggling, just starting out company, and we would love to hear from you and find out exactly what it is that has happened to you. Like I say, if you have a video, or if you know of someone, or if you have proof, or you're able to tell your story, then please tell it to us here on YouTube, and we will take it to the next level. Thank you. This is Sanae J, struggling actress in Georgia. You have a good one.